My name is Damien Sandow, and I challenge Big E Langston for the NXT Championship.
The challenge has been laid down and accepted. Big E Langston, the one-man army who continues to dominate the competition in NXT, will defend the NXT Championship against WWE superstar Damien Sandow. Can the intellectual savior of the masses outthink the master of the 5 count and take home the title? We will find out tonight on NXT. For what promises to be a tremendous evening here, the living, breathing future of WWE, this is NXT.
The following contest is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Well, as we get set for some singles competition, this is going to be a tremendous evening of NXT, our main event. The one-man army, Big E Langston, will defend his NXT Championship against the one and only Damien Sandow. Tom Phillips here with the assistant to the managing supervisor of Monday Night Raw.
Hi, Tom. It's Brad Maddox, Monday Night Raw's own assistant managing supervisor of Monday Night Raw.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you back.
Happy to be here.
And we're going to get started with some Divas action here on NXT.
Whoa.
And her opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina, Summer Rae.
Well, Summer Rae calls herself the First Lady of NXT. And last week on our episode of NXT, it was an interview set up for Natalya. But Summer Rae decided that she should just come in and take it over. And Natalya said, you know what? The Hearts don't really respond to talk. We respond to action. And we're about to get some action in the middle of the ring.
Well, the First Lady of NXT has already angered 2 divas in NXT, and she's going to have her hands full yet again tonight. Very dangerous Natalya.
And last week we saw her in a little bit of a tussle with Paige, as after Paige's victory, Summer Rae came down, got involved, and got a piece out of Paige. And their rivalry just continues to grow and grow. And Natalya, it appears to have been caught in the crossfire here.
Summer Rae decided it was time to make another statement. And I'll tell you what, she needs to be watching her back tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if Paige decided to send her a little visit.
And Natalya, a diva who needs no introduction, former WWE Divas Champion, the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart and niece of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh yeah, she's got a little bit of wrestling experience. I don't know if I was Summer Rae, if I would try to match her hold for hold here tonight.
Well, Brad, you're always down here scouting for Vicky. What are your thoughts early here on Summer Rae?
Well, it's very early on, Tom. I'm going to wait just a little bit before I make any major decisions.
Understood. Summer Rae in a little bit of control here. And she continues to call herself the First Lady of NXT. And word around the locker room is that she doesn't just do that in interviews. She literally will go up to other divas and ask them to address her as such.
She always comes up to me and says, "Hi, I'm the First Lady of NXT, Summer Rae." And I'm always like, I know who you are, Summer. Brad Maddox.
Natalya kicks out of the head scissors. Summer Rae looking to battle back and gain some momentum here.
Well, that's what she's going to need to do. She's going to need to take a few shortcuts tonight. She keeps attempting to exchange holds with Natalya. I just don't think that's a smart maneuver.
Natalya showing off that athleticism.
There you see it again. Oh! That's what she's got to do. She's got to do what she's got to do.
Summer Rae looking for the cover here, and Natalya kicks out. Natalya has been known to associate with the great Khali and Hornswoggle, 2 of her very close friends. And it was Summer Rae who told her that she was a freak for hanging out with Khali and Hornswoggle. What do you think of that?
I just think she was pointing out that she rides with a traveling circus, and she didn't appreciate it.
Wow. Looking to lock in the sharpshooter, perhaps, but Summer Rae gets herself to the bottom rope.
Yeah, she should at least have that scouted. Smart move getting to the ropes.
Ooh. That patented Hart family sharpshooter that she learned in the Hart Dungeon. So many great WWE superstars that have come before her have utilized that maneuver. Natalya seems to have an opening here on Summer Rae. Off the ropes. Natalya.
Ow! So far, Natalya's got an answer for everything Summer Rae is trying.
Clothesline, the cover, and kicking out is Summer Rae.
I think Summer wants to take a timeout, which is not a bad game plan.
Can you take a time? You can't take a
There you
timeout.
go. Absolutely. No.
Well, the referee breaking things up for just a moment here.
She's sorry, Natalya. Just take it easy.
This isn't a very common moment that we've seen from
Natalya
Summer
needs
Rae.
to be a lady and accept her
Whoa!
apology.
A little bit of trickery there.
Well, it looks like Natalya wants a timeout now.
Ooh. And Seguri to the head.
Ow! Right here.
Can the First Lady of NXT topple the veteran Natalya? We'll find out when NXT continues. Summer Rae looking for the cover, and Natalya kicking out. And it has been all Summer Rae through the break.
Summer Rae nearly had this thing won before the break, and she has been in complete control.
And this rivalry stemming from, as we mentioned before the break, an interview gone
go
awry.
again.
Here's the cover. Hook to the leg, no good. Natalya in a bad way here, and as I mentioned in that interview, it was Summer Rae who called Natalya a freak for associating with the great Colleen Hornswoggle. And I talked to Natalya earlier today, and she said, they're not freaks. They're wonderful people. They're my friends. I don't understand why she would say such a thing.
Well, Summer Rae's got legs for days, and she knows how to use them, Tom. You know, I don't know necessarily it's good to make 2 enemies in 1 week, but that's what
Looking
she
for the
decided to
roll-up,
do.
shoulders down, and Summer Rae escapes.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Ow!
Into the DDT, and now Summer Rae in complete control.
I'll tell you what, she knows what she's doing.
Ooh.
And what's becoming a patented back elbow from Summer Rae.
Looking for another
Here we
cover
go.
on Natalya. Natalya just gets that one up, the seasoned veteran. What are your thoughts so far here about
Well,
the Divas division here on NXT, Brad?
The Divas division is extremely strong. Summer Rae looks like she's on top of the division right now.
And now working on that shoulder of Natalya here.
Ow!
We saw her go after that early in this matchup, and she appears to be going back at it again.
Ow! You wonder if she's almost had enough. Summer has focused on that left arm.
Ooh, and you can see her prying at the fingers of Natalya as well.
Look at this.
Oh,
Oh,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Paige is in the building. Heads up. Looking up, locking that sharpshooter is Natalya. Oh, bumped into Paige. Looking for the wrap
Look
up.
at this.
The schoolboy, Summer Rae.
She got her. She got her.
Here is your winner, Summer Rae.
Wow. Just a moment of a lack of
Might
focus.
be trapped right.
Wow.
She got out of there.
And Paige is coming after her. Look out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man joining me at this time is making his in-ring debut at NXT next week, Sami Zayn.
Hello, Renee.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
good.
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 So next week you were making
seem
your
good.
in-ring. Thank you.
do.
You're making your in-ring debut. Now we already know you have a reputation internationally, but the man that you're facing next week also has a reputation. He's former WWE Tag Team Champion Kurt Hawkins. Now, what's going through your mind as you're getting ready for your big debut in WWE?
Well, a lot's going through my mind, Renee. First of all, it's a lovely blouse. Okay, you did a very good job with your selection this morning. And, you know, Kurt Hawkins is a formidable opponent, and a lot of people would be very nervous. And the truth is, as you say, I come in here, and this isn't my first rodeo. I've been doing this a while. A lot of people come in here nervous. They come in here with big dreams and big stars in their eyes, and they freak themselves out. Well, that's not the case for me right now. If anything, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling excited more than anything that this is going to be the start of a beautiful relationship with me and the WWE Universe. So as far as I'm concerned, next week, can't get here soon enough.
Perfect. Well, I cannot wait to see how it works out for you. Best of luck.
Well, thank you, Renee.
Bye.
The challenge has been accepted. Big E Langston, the one-man army, will defend the NXT Championship against Damien Sandow. Can the intellectual savior outthink the master of the 5 count? We'll find out tonight on NXT.
How far are you willing to go? Beyond these city walls, there lies another world. My world. A world that not many others get the opportunity to see. Because if you're not willing to make the ultimate sacrifice, the snake never lose sleep, worrying about the feeling of might, an uprising of the beast contaminating the north. I am the Abaddon. I am the remover of veil, the angel of the dirt. I am the eater of worlds. My name is Bray Wyatt. What you gonna do? Run. When I look at my own reflection, I see something different than what you see, man. I suppose you're all wondering as to why I'm wearing this mask. The answer is so simple, man. Because I see something different. And Chris Jericho shook me a little bit. And he got me thinking to myself that I need to go back to my roots. So people of the human world, witness the new face of fear. Frightening, quite. Because this is not the face of a human being that you should see. This is the face of a monster. This is the face of the eater of worlds. And every time from now on that you gaze into my face, I want you to realize that no matter who you are or how bad you think you are, you can never hurt me because I am already dead.
The creature, the monster that Bray Wyatt has become, saying the mask he is now donning, he doesn't want to be seen as a man, he wants to be seen for the monster in the mirror.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing 213 pounds, Danny Burch.
Well, you just gotta hope Danny Burch, the East London brawler, that he just doesn't become more meat for the grinder that has become the Wyatt family here on NXT. The new NXT Tag Team Champions there defending their, well, patriarch. Well, Bray Wyatt obviously has his sights set on destruction tonight here on NXT. And Danny Burch tonight in his debut could not have gotten a taller task.
Well, I'll tell you what, I met Danny Burch today. I heard he's a very hot prospect. His first match here on NXT.
Danny Burch in his NXT debut comes in a long line of English-born WWE superstars, in his hand just getting crushed off the skull of Bray Wyatt.
Oof. I know Danny likes to fight, but he's got a big task in his debut, much like I had in my WWE debut, giving Ryback a run for his money.
Well, hindsight's 2020.
Ooh. I think Bray Wyatt might be every bit as dangerous. You know, I don't always know what he's saying when he's talking to the people, but I know that you're not supposed to enjoy what he does in the ring.
A vicious crossbody there to take out Danny Burch.
I've never seen a guy that size move that fast. Bray Wyatt is the fastest man I've ever seen. Over 300 pounds. It's not fair.
Comparable to what we've seen out of Big E Langston, all that explosiveness. Burch now in a bad situation here in a corner. Here's a man who grew up fighting and brawling on the streets of London. I guarantee you he's never run into anything quite like Bray Wyatt.
He's a brawler, he's a fighter. This is a tough task in your debut match on NXT. The king of the mountain right now is Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Now he's just playing with him.
Look at this. Looking for that Sister Abigail finisher. Burch's head right onto the mat.
That's got to be it.
The mask up, but Burch is down.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
And just like that, Danny Burch's world consumed by Bray Wyatt.
The eyes of Bray Wyatt tell a frightening story. Well, they frighten me.
And Danny Burch in his NXT debut ran into a runaway freight train. This Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, all together have been such a tear lately. Taking out Cassius Ohno, taking out the NXT Tag Team Champions last week.
All three of them unstoppable.
The world of Bray Wyatt descending here upon NXT.
So, how's Oliver doing? He's not doing
Hey, man. Where you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. Still upset about the titles?
To be honest, Bo, I've been better. Spoke to Oliver today. He's in
Oliver,
rehab.
who gives a... You know what? That's too bad. But time heals all wounds. It's like John Cena always says. You know John Cena, the WWE champion, winner of the 2013 Royal Rumble match, the same Royal Rumble match that I was in.
Bo, I know who John Cena is, mate.
Anyways, what does Cena always say? Never give up. You just might make it after all.
What are you talking about? And regardless, mate, I've been looking for you all day long. Where have you been?
Oh, I just signed up for the NXT Battle Royal.
The one in 2 weeks' time?
Yeah. Winner gets #1 contendership and a shot at the NXT title.
Yeah.
Hey, but I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure all the slots have been taken. Hey, but chin up, man. Things are looking up. Woo! I'll catch you around, all right?
Yo, Bo, that Battle Royal, I entered myself as well. So, hey, let the best man win, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Catch you there.
Straight ahead, the NXT Championship is on the line as the one-man army Big E Langston takes on Damien Sandow. Can Langston walk out with the title intact? We'll find out tonight on NXT.
The following contest is a handicap match scheduled for one fall. Coming in at 265 pounds, the Ascension, Conor O'Brien.
The dark, conflicted, and brooding Conor O'Brien. And just his presence inside the NXT arena, extremely disturbing anytime he makes his presence here in Orlando, Florida. And honestly, if you thought what Bray Wyatt did earlier was a little disturbing, well, here's Conor O'Brien.
Well, I'm still disturbed by what I saw from Bray Wyatt, but an unlikely friendship has formed between Brian Lee Pierce and Sakamoto, who last week were opponents before they were demolished before their matchup by Conor O'Brien.
And you talk about disturbing with what we saw with Bray Wyatt's family. Well, Conor O'Brien has been nothing short of disturbing ever since his loss to NXT champion Big E Langston some weeks ago in a title match. He just has not been the same, and we saw last week him coming in and just decimating both Sakamoto and Briley Pierce.
Well, that's where a close loss makes you better, and I hope Briley Pierce and Sakamoto brought their A game. I hope they're on the same page. I hope they speak the same English. I'm sorry, language?
Language is probably better. Conor O'Brien looks to be in control here early. Sakamoto in a world of
Looks
trouble.
to be. I'd say that is control.
Flat on his face.
Well, it's time for some Briley Pierce action.
Tag made. Oh, a big boot to the face.
Pretty much the same result.
And Pierce and Sakamoto have yet to operate as a team. They have found friendship in a common enemy, but they have to find chemistry here tonight.
Well, they might be a good tag team. We really don't know. They just haven't gotten out of the blocks yet.
And that relentless offense, impressive impact coming from Conor O'Brien. Staring down Sakamoto as his new friend, Briley Pierce, about to go for a ride here.
Ow! Well, if you could make a tag, Briley, now would be the operative time. He got it.
Standing vertical suplex gets Pierce to the mat. And there goes Sakamoto. The strength required to do both those maneuvers on the half of Conor O'Brien, astounding.
Ow! Well, Briley and Sakamoto are trying their best, but I think they can thank Big E Langston for this assault from Conor O'Brien.
And O'Brien,
There's no effect at all.
Huge right hands.
This is called being in the zone. Sometimes a loss will do that for you.
Conor O'Brien, it looked like he might have been stunned for a moment as
No.
Briley Pierce went after his knee. But O'Brien in complete control yet again. Briley Pierce going for a ride.
Briley and Sakamoto fight.
Like a runaway Mack truck. You could hear the impact.
Well, they both needed to get out of that corner. Neither of them did, and now they're both in trouble. What is this?
O'Brien, whoa! Face plants to both superstars.
He's got them both.
Sakamoto and Pierce are done.
Wow.
Here is your winner, Conor O'Brien.
Devastating, dominating destruction as the Ascension rises to the challenge of a 2-on-1 handicap match.
The one-man Ascension. Conor O'Brien. Devastating. There's two men, two NXT superstars.
Conor O'Brien once again proving to be a titan among mere mortals. Conor O'Brien, I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. Wait a minute. There's somebody on the stage. I'm not entirely sure who that is. Someone's on the stage right now, and suffice to say, Conor O'Brien is completely entranced.
The challenge has been accepted. Big E Langston, the one-man army, will defend the NXT Championship against Damien Sandow. Can the intellectual savior outthink the master of the 5 count? We'll find out next on NXT.
Our guest is Corey Graves, and Corey, over the last several months on NXT, it's been a series of ups and downs for you.
Ups and downs. Ups and downs on NXT. Tony, my entire life has been ups and downs. A long time ago, my father told me if you ever want to succeed at anything, you've got to fail first. You fail over and over and over again, and if you're lucky, you get to break through. And once you break through, you never have to look back. Which is why I've officially entered my name into the NXT Battle Royal in 2 weeks. And at the end of the night, I'm gonna stand tall, and everyone else.
You know, this whole thing is quite baffling to me, Mr. Graves, you know. I just can't for the life of me understand why it is that you choose to stand here and play Mr. Cool Guy, while the greatest war possibly in the archetype of human history is going on right outside your doorstep. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can ask Cassius Ohno, because he knows. And just like Cassius Ohno, Mr. Graves, your time will come. Because whether you like to realize it or not, NXT belongs to the Eater of Worlds and the Wyatt family.
The Eater of Worlds.
Yes.
You've been eating something.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, you and your family creep me out. But I don't have a family. I don't have the luxury of having people watching my back. All I know is what I know and what I believe. And Bray Wyatt, I believe that if you and the swamp people you walk around with keep messing with me, you're all gonna stay down.
I guess we shall see then. Huh?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for your NXT Championship!
Well, Brad, before we get to our main event, we have to remark what we just saw from Corey Graves and Bray Wyatt. It appears that what Bray Wyatt and the rest of his family did tonight wasn't enough. He wants a piece of Corey Graves next week.
Well, yeah, it looks like we've got a huge matchup for next week.
We're talking
as big as this one. The NXT Championship is on the line, and the savior of the masses, the smartest man in the world, Damien Sandow, is coming to the ring. Tom?
Well, he is pretty smart. I mean, he answered a math question in front of me. I was interviewing Big E Langston.
Thomas?
Yes?
I'm going to tell him you said that. He's not going to be happy about it.
Then I called him smart?
You said he was pretty smart.
Okay.
I mean, you're pretty smart, Timmy.
Tom. Damien Sandow about to go toe-to-toe with Big E Langston. And if you saw the most recent WrestleMania, you know that Big E Langston was a part of it, a big part of it, alongside Dolph Ziggler and AJ Lee. But his crown here in NXT means more to him than he's been able to describe himself.
He's the big man on campus. He's the boss.
And in the interview I tried to conduct a couple of weeks ago, it was Big E Langston who got Damien Sandow to admit to the 5 count, to say 5, 5, 5, 5, and it only got Big E Langston more and more excited for their matchup this week.
Big E Langston is not going to back down from anyone. Clearly, he accepted my matchup. He's just playing mind games with Sandow, which is possible.
He's a very determined man in the middle of the ring. Only the second ever NXT champion. And it's been well documented what the previous champion, Seth Rollins, now a member of the Shield in WWE, has done to the landscape of the WWE Universe. And Big E Langston as well, making his mark.
Introducing first, from Palo Alto, California, weighing 243 pounds, Damien Sandow. And his opponent, from Tampa, Florida, weighing 298 pounds, NXT champion, Big E Langston.
NXT is the place that you come to make an impact. It's a place you come to get noticed. And if you want to get noticed on the next level, pretty much you have to win the NXT Championship. And you've seen what the first 2 champions have done. They were on WrestleMania. Big Langston is really big. He's the biggest E. Langston I've ever seen.
The challenger, Damien Sandow, the champion, Big E. Langston. One fall determines the NXT Championship. Glad you're with us here as the intellectual savior of the unwashed masses has strolled into yet another match here that he believes, well, he will indubitably come out victorious. Those were his words. Indubitably.
Indubitably. How could he not? He's the smartest man in the world. And Tom continues to think that he's smarter than.
I said he was smart.
You said he was pretty smart, and that is quite an insult.
Big E. Langston, 295 pounds. We've seen what a wrecking ball, how explosive he has been on Raw, SmackDown, and WrestleMania. But can he do it tonight against Damien Sandow?
Well, Big E. Langston is strong, and he's big, and he's powerful, but Sandow is a smart man, and he's looking for one mistake, and 3 seconds is all he needs.
Big shoulder block there from Big E. Langston, the master of the 5 count. Damien Sandow, uh-oh. Big E looking to set up the big ending, no.
One mistake almost cost the smartest man alive.
Well scouted it would appear from Damien Sandow.
Damien Sandow, the valedictorian of NXT and, of course, the WWE. Well, meanwhile, Big E telling us his IQ.
Big E savoring the lockup, and now Sandow looking to gain the upper hand here. Sandow in a world of trouble right now as the former power lifter and state champion of Florida.
He's really strong, and when he body slams you, it's not just a body slam. It's like being body slammed like 5 times.
The magic number is 5. Well, Brad, you've been in the middle of the ring for him. We're with him. That NXT Championship was on the line when you two fought. What's he like?
Not too long ago, we competed for the NXT Championship. It was a hard-fought matchup. Almost had him, but
looking for the cover, hook to the leg. Sandow kicks out.
It's like trying to wrestle with a refrigerator or maybe a bison. Or maybe like if a bison was like frozen for a few months and you tried to like pick him up and put him in a hold or something. It's just really hard.
You came
big. Ooh, ow.
Well, you came in and announced yourself at 295 pounds. I thought you two would match up well.
Well, you know what? I had just deadlifted that day.
Right. Sandow.
Maybe a slight exaggeration on the weight.
Flat out on his back. And the power, the sheer intensity and strength from Big E. Langston on display. Sandow. Another big ending possibly, and grabbing the rope wisely there is Sandow.
Very smart.
Gonna take a little bit of a breather here.
Do not want to make a mistake like that.
Can Langston retain his title? Stay tuned here on NXT. Welcome back to NXT, our champion and challenger in the middle of the ring. The NXT title is on the line. Tom Phillips here, joined ringside by Brad Maddox, and this is quite a contest already. Ooh, that hanging vertical suplex.
A standing vertical suplex. Big E probably could have held him up there all day. Damien Sandow not off to the start he'd hoped for.
Into the corner, there goes Sandow. Langston, looking to continue the assault.
There
and
we go.
Sandow, that
the
mean
one mistake.
Streak.
That was the one mistake he was looking for.
That ruthless aggression.
All over him.
Looking for the cuff. No, let's looking to lock things up here.
Staying on him.
Sandow found his opening, looking to tighten the noose.
That was the moment that he needed to gain control, and he's all over it. And it tells you what the NXT Championship means when you've got Raw and SmackDown superstars competing for it. Seth Rollins, Big E. Langston, myself.
Some big names.
And, of course, Damien Sandow.
But all it takes is 3 seconds to cement yourself as the 3rd ever NXT champion here. If Damien Sandow, could be that man.
Just cannot escape the power of Big E. Langston.
Nice drop kick.
So he outsmarts him. Beautiful.
Looking for the cover. Hook to the
got
leg.
him.
Sandow. Oh.
Number 2, he just needed one more second.
And Sandow looking to wear down the big man Langston. If he can take out that explosiveness, possibly get a win here. Hook to the leg, and the champion kicks out.
Continues to be 1 second away.
And going around those gigantic arms of Big E Langston, just can't seem to get away from him, however, but for the time being, Damien Sandow in complete control.
Well, it's a good thing that Big E Langston's got a 22-inch neck. I don't know where he finds shirts, but I know that his neck has a lot of muscles in it, and right now, Damien Sandow is trying to wear those 22 inches of muscle out. Oh. Just a shove. Sandow's out of the ring.
Up top, the double axe
right
handle.
Back in. And you can see the speed and the wit.
Looking for the cover. Sandow, new champion now.
2.5 seconds. He's getting closer. He's getting closer.
Looking for another cover here. Oh! And drops that exposed knee onto the face of Langston.
Utilizing every available second.
Looking for a cover. Sandow, new champ now. And Sandow, you can tell, beginning to get frustrated there in the ring.
He's down to about 2 3/4 seconds. Just needs 1 more fourth of a second, and we've got a new NXT champion.
Crushing that neck right now of Big E, making him carry extra weight here as he is trying to regain his senses, regain some control in this matchup.
I think he's just trying to tweak the neck. I don't know if there's any amount of weight that Big E can't lift. But if you tweak the neck, if you cause a problem to that vertebrae, you can't lift anything with something.
Big right hands. Ooh.
Oh, very smart.
And the drop kick to the knee, chopping down the big man is Sandow.
He's working him high and low. It's beautiful strategy.
Brad, you've been in the ring with Big E Langston going for an NXT title. I mean, just how relentless is Big E Langston?
Well, you know, the key is keeping him down just like this. You keep him off his feet because that's where his power comes from. He deadlifts like 5 million pounds. He squats slightly more than 5 million.
Damien Sandow, if he keeps this up, could be perhaps our 3rd ever NXT champion. I mean, we've seen the track record. Seth Rollins, the first ever, has done big things with the Shield. And now Big E Langston, we've seen him be in WrestleMania as our 2nd NXT champion. If Damien Sandow becomes NXT champion, what could the future hold?
Yeah, for a guy who's already established and already a fantastic competitor on Raw and on SmackDown. Who knows?
Oh! Big belly to belly, and
That's
that might be the
momentum
opening
changer.
Langston needs.
Just right back to the power game of Big E Langston. Nearly unstoppable.
And the referee beginning his count. Both men down.
Damien's got to get back to his feet. He's got to stay 1 step ahead. That's his only chance. He cannot win the title by countout or by disqualification. He's got to get 3.
The clotheslines.
He's in trouble.
Not just any clotheslines, not just any knees to the gut.
3, come on. Oh.
But Big E.
Watch out, Damien. Explosive.
It might be time.
Powerful.
It might be time.
Uh-oh.
When the straps go down.
The straps are coming off.
Game over. Sandow.
Might be time for a break. He didn't see him.
Look out. Gets around him. Oh, from behind. Sandow creates an opening.
Beautiful.
Come Sandow.
Come on.
He might have it. Hook to the leg.
No.
No.
2 9/10.
The NXT champion stays alive.
Woo. It's obvious Big E is in trouble. Damien's got to capitalize right now. He knows it.
This has been a seesaw battle from the beginning. Ruthless, tremendous power and force from both
Incredible
superstars.
aggression.
Side Russian leg sweep. Now looking to set up the Kobito Akiet, the elbow of Distel. Oh no!
Too much time taken.
Well, we talked about how Sandow had scouted Langston.
Big E is on his feet.
Langston
it's not
did the
what you
same.
want.
Off the ropes. Ooh. Sandow.
Neck breaker.
Spinning neck breaker. And again.
Back at it.
The elbow of the
Yes.
Sane connects. Now
He's
the
got
cover.
him.
Sandow, our
He's got
third
him.
ever. No!
Oh my God, what's he got to do?
Wow, a fraction of a second away.
Here we go.
Now,
Here we go.
Looking to end it here. Terminus, no. Off the ropes. Big E. Could it be? The big ending. Big E, the cover.
Oh, he's got him.
The champ still reigns.
Here is your winner and still NXT champion, Big E Langston.
Still champion.
An unbelievable match from these two superstars. Damien Sandow going all out against the NXT champion, but Big E Langston, all that power and relentless desire to be the champion could not be toppled.
The truck beat the Ferrari tonight. I don't know what more Damien Sandow.
Uh-oh. Well, the fans asked for it.
This is not classy.
Hello, big ending yet again. The patented 5 count of Big E Langston at the behest of the NXT arena.
Well, you know, I don't know the NXT universe getting in the head of Big E Langston, but that was not a classy move.
Well, regardless of what you think of Big E Langston, he is still your NXT champion.
It's unbeatable.
Be sure to join us next week, our main event. Bray Wyatt goes one-on-one with Corey Graves.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For Brad Maddox, I'm Tom Phillips. That's all tonight from NXT.